Hello, my name is Nicholas, and for the last 6 years, I have been in charge of the Luminaria ceremony for the Tiger Tualatin Relay for Life. And if you've never been, the Luminaria ceremony is what I think of as the emotional center of our event. You know, our event is a 24-hour relay where a bunch of teams get together and we walk around the track from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. But that Saturday night, as the sun begins to set, we start to line our track with candles. And each of those candles represents a friend or loved one who has fought or died from cancer. And as it gets darker and darker, our Luminaria ceremony begins. And each year at that ceremony, I share a reason why I relay. And the first one was 6 years ago. I talked about my mother's very best friend, who I had known my entire life. And when I was 5, she took me out on a date, and we went and saw An American Tail, Fievel Goes West. And then afterwards, she took me to Chuck E. Cheese, and it was Christmas Eve, and so Chuck E. Cheese closed right in the middle of our video game. We were really disappointed. And it's still a really vivid memory in my mind. And every year for my birthday, she'd get me a nice card and a gift, and she, later she bought me the very first novel that I ever loved. And just before our relay event that year, we found out that she had gotten sick while she was traveling, and she had to come home. And by the time we got to see her, she couldn't speak. And we had found out that she had an inoperable brain tumor. And she died a very short time later. And so at that Luminaria ceremony, when I was talking about her, at the end, I looked out at the track and I saw all the candles that were around it. And we all realized together that each one of those candles represented someone to somebody who meant as much to them as my mom's friend did to me. So, that is why I relay. And every year since then, I'm sad to say that I've had a new story to tell. And that is one of the reasons why I relay. And the other reason is that there is a lot of sadness around our event. But our event gives us hope. 6 years ago, we were together, we were planning this event, and we had just a few people on our committee. And this year, we have so many. And each time we do another checkpoint, it gets bigger and bigger. And we had 70 people in our kickoff. And we have a record number of teams signed up and volunteers, and we're looking at breaking records for our fundraising goals. And fundraising, which goes to support patient services and cancer research, so that someday we don't have to fear the words, "You have cancer." So I hope you'll join me and share why you relay with me this July, right here in Tigard, Oregon, at Fowler Elementary School.